Stop settling for superficial friendships. In a world full of shallow connections and fleeting loyalty, you deserve something greater. It's time to build a network of true allies, men who will challenge you, support you, and stand with you when life tests you. By applying the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, you can elevate your friendships from casual acquaintances into profound, resilient bonds that enrich your character, sharpen your discipline, and strengthen your soul. But here's the truth. Most people don't have real friends. They have drinking buddies, party acquaintances, online followers, people who vanish when the storm arrives. The Stoics understood this weakness of human nature 2,000 years ago. And they gave us principles to cut through the noise, to separate the hollow from the solid, and to build friendships worth dying for. Today, we'll explore 5 Stoic principles for cultivating friendships in modern times. Principles that can reshape how you connect, who you trust, and how you stand in the chaos of today's world. Take a breath, sit with me, and let's go deeper. Principle 1. See through the paradox of modern connection. We live in an age of endless connection. At any moment, you can text, like, swipe, or follow. On the surface, it feels like abundance. But beneath the surface, loneliness grows. This is the paradox of modern connection. Digitally connected, spiritually isolated. You can have 5,000 friends on Facebook and still have no one to call when life collapses. You can gain hundreds of likes on a photo, but not one person who notices when you're truly hurting. The Stoics would not be surprised. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you can improve and who can improve you. That's the key. Friendship is not about quantity. It is about depth, about the mutual exchange of strength and virtue. One true friend is worth more than 1,000 surface-level connections. Modern reflection. Ask yourself, if you were stripped of your status, your wealth, your social profile, who would remain? Those who stay are your real allies. The rest are illusions. Principle 2. Redefine friendship. Through virtue, in our time, we've reduced friendship to convenience and comfort. We call anyone we hang out with a friend. But Stoicism raises the bar. A Stoic friend is not an emotional crutch. They don't exist to validate you, to agree with you, or to keep you entertained. That is weakness disguised as connection. A Stoic friend is a partner in virtue. Someone who sharpens your reason, strengthens your courage, and keeps you anchored in justice. Seneca had this kind of friendship with Lucilius. Their letters weren't filled with gossip or small talk. They were filled with guidance, with challenges, with philosophy. They used their bond to rise higher, not to sink lower. In modern life, you need this kind of ally. Not someone who helps you waste time, but someone who helps you use time well. Not someone who feeds your vices, but someone who fuels your virtues. Think about it. How many of your current friends would tell you the truth when you're wrong? How many would call out your weakness, not to shame you, but to strengthen you? That's the litmus test of a Stoic friendship. Principle 3. Build friendships on practical Stoic pillars. Friendship, like anything worthwhile, must be built on foundations. Stoicism gives us 3. The first pillar, value without attachment. The Stoics called friends preferred indifference. This doesn't mean friends don't matter. It means we cherish them without clinging to them. We love deeply, but without illusion that we can control their fate or their loyalty. We treat their presence as a gift of fortune, not a possession we own. The second pillar, active listening and compassionate feedback. A Stoic friend listens, truly listens, not to respond, not to one-up, but to understand. And when they speak, they don't flatter. They tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. As Epictetus said, only the educated are free. A Stoic friend educates you in virtue by holding up a mirror when you can't see yourself clearly. The third pillar, boundaries. Without boundaries, friendships collapse under hidden resentment. Stoicism teaches us to guard our time, our energy, and our values. A Stoic friend respects limits and never seeks to control you. Boundaries aren't walls. They are agreements that create mutual respect and protect the friendship from corrosion. Pause and reflect. Are your friendships built on these pillars, or are they built on convenience, habit, or escape? If it's the latter, it may be time to rebuild. Principle 4. Navigate conflict and imperfection. With wisdom, no friendship is free from conflict. Disagreements will come. Human flaws will appear. But Stoicism gives us tools to navigate these storms. The first is the dichotomy of control. In any conflict, you cannot control another's reaction, only your own. If a friend lashes out, you control only your reasoned response, not their emotions. By remembering this, you remain calm instead of being dragged into their storm. The D. Second is empathy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." Why? Because that's human nature. A Stoic doesn't expect perfection. They expect struggle, and meet it with understanding. And finally, forgiveness. Seneca warned us that holding on to anger poisons the soul. A Stoic forgives not because others deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Conflict is not the death of a Stoic friendship. It is the forge. When handled with wisdom, conflict deepens trust, strengthens bonds, and reveals who is truly committed to the relationship. Principle 5. Sustain enduring bonds in a fleeting world. The modern world is fast, transactional, and shallow. Friendships drift as jobs change, as cities change, as attention shifts. But Stoic friendships endure because they are built on virtue, not convenience. These bonds bring resilience in hardship, shared purpose in uncertainty, and strength when the world feels unstable. How do we sustain them? Through deliberate practice. Not constant noise, but consistent presence. Not endless small talk, but meaningful time. A walk together. A meal shared in honesty. A message sent not to impress, but to uplift. The Stoics teach us that even one such friendship is a treasure beyond price, for when two people unite in virtue, they form a fortress against chaos. And that fortress extends outward, strengthening families, communities, and even nations. Friendship, through a Stoic lens, is not entertainment. It is not a distraction. It is discipline, loyalty, and shared growth. In a noisy, distracted world, most people will settle for superficial connections. Don't. Build a network of true allies, men of virtue, women of integrity, and individuals who will sharpen you and stand with you. Because when life tests you, and it will, those allies will not scatter. They will remain. And together, you will endure. To have even one such Stoic friend is to hold a treasure that no wealth, no fame, no storm can ever take away.